Hello, everyone, and welcome to this quick conversation about Mountain Metro Transit and some proposed service changes for the spring of 2026. I have Jacob Madsen here with me, and he is the Planning and Operations Supervisor over at Mountain Metro. Thanks for being with me.
Well, thanks for having us. Glad to be here.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about some changes, really positive changes coming up for Mountain Metro. All of these changes are aimed at boosting ridership, improving reliability, expanding access, streamlining the network. So really, overall, you've got some good news.
Yes, we do. We've got plenty of service changes coming up and looking forward to talking about it.
Okay, so let's talk about, first of all, date, timeline. These are all set to launch, if they're approved, by March 29th.
That is correct, yes.
Okay.
So we put this out to the public here, make sure we give them ample time to respond and give us input on what the service changes are, and then we'll be looking to put the final service changes out there for the public somewhere in the early part of March. And
Okay.
then going live March 29th.
Okay, that sounds great. And so we're going to give you information on how you can comment as we go along here. And at the end, the comments are due by February 5th. So the comment period starts now and goes through February 5th.
That is correct.
Okay, so tell me what kind of the big highlights are, starting with Route 3.
So yes, Route 3 has two big changes coming in the spring. First, we're looking at going with a zero fare service. So that's been a combination of working with the City of Colorado Springs Parking Enterprise as well as the City of Manitou and us at Mountain Metro to fund this option and going forward with it. So we'll be looking to launch that here again on the 29th of March. And that's really exciting because it connects the downtown area, which we currently have the ZEB service, which is a zero fare service, with our Manitou Springs Route 33 service, which is also zero fare. So you have this kind of connecting point between those services and essentially a free line between those two.
And a very popular route, correct?
Yes,
okay.
Route 3 is one of our top routes.
Okay.
And then also on that, because it's one of our higher use routes, we are also looking to move forward with going from 30-minute frequency during our weekday daytime and moving that up to 15-minute frequency. So that's
Okay.
another big change there. So we'll see more buses going up and down Colorado Ave and getting people where they got to go.
Okay. And then next we have a combination of routes, 5, 10, 11, and 25. What's happening to all of those?
So I'll start with 5 and 25. So the 5 and 25, on Saturdays and Sundays, we are going to be also increasing frequency from 30 to 15. 25, very high ridership on the weekends. Lots of people using it along with Route 5. So both these routes kind of work in tandem together to get people from downtown all the way up north. So that's the first set there. Then the 10 and 11 presently are at 60-minute. We're looking to go to 30 minutes on those. So that's another very high use route. We're seeing very high ridership and real challenges with keeping those on time. So having these additional buses will hopefully improve that on-time performance and also get more frequent service out there for folks.
Okay, so that's all good news. That's great. And then Route 40, what's Route 40?
So Route 40, it starts up at Voyager,
Okay.
up in Voyager, and goes up to PPSC Centennial and Rampart campus. Goes up to Rampart and Chess campuses for PPSC.
Okay.
And presently, that route only runs during the spring and fall semesters of PPSC. So we're looking to take that route and go year-round with it and add a few additional hours onto it to kind of match it with our other services that are also running. That change will be a weekday, daytime type change. So we're not putting service on the weekend, but we are putting it for the weekdays.
Okay, and just so people know, that's Pikes Peak State College, just because
yes.
I know some people still say community college, but that's Pikes Peak State College. So that's going to help out a lot of that student population and staff population there.
Correct, yes.
Right.
We're looking to expand that service and get even beyond the students and staff and faculty.
And really expanding the service in the north
In the
part.
further northern area, yes.
Yes, okay. So also on your list is the ZEB Downtown Shuttle.
Yes.
And what's happening with that?
So we're taking the frequency from the peak right now on weekdays during the daytime again is 7 minutes, and we're going to be moving that to 10 minutes. And that it's part of our effort to increase the reliability of that service. So we're looking to make it more reliable for people and not having to struggle sometimes when we've had some of those reductions in service.
No delays. Yeah, right. Okay. And Route 17, is that near downtown or?
So that's out on the west side of
West
town.
side,
Yep,
okay.
west side of town. So that route we're looking at adding 2 additional bus stops in each direction, inbound and outbound, or east and west, depending on kind of how you're looking at that. And we're looking at 17th and Uinta in that kind of general area. It's kind of a long stretch between the current bus stops. It's almost a mile. It's right around a mile between existing bus stops. So we're looking to kind of bridge that gap a little bit.
Okay.
These additional bus stops.
Okay, that sounds good. 2 new stops there. Okay, and then Route 33.
Yes, Route 33, this is a change we're looking to make with the fall, looking kind of at the way we changed the 33. So in the previous fall service change, we took the 33 and ran out to the Dillon Mobility Hub, which is just to the east of Highway 24 on Manitou Ave. When we did that, we have the endpoint currently at Fields Park, which is off of El Paso and Beckers. So we're looking to take that, and for any time the bus is going to be going out of service, so the last trip of a run for a given bus, rather than stopping at the park there, it would actually do one more, basically turn around the corner there and come down Manitou Ave and drop off at the Dillon Mobility Hub. And that's just, it was a missing connection when we look back at kind of what we did in the fall. So looking into the spring, we're looking to make that change so people can get back to the Dillon Mobility Hub.
And sometimes those small adjustments make a big difference.
Otherwise, yeah, right now folks would have to walk back to that location because the bus will go out of service, and ironically, the bus would be driving kind of right past it on the way back potentially too. So, just take people around the block an extra minute or two, and they can get them right back there and drop them off at the hub.
Well, this overall sounds great.
Yes, I did miss one thing.
Yes.
Route 10.
Yes.
So
yes.
Route
I'm
10,
sorry.
we are looking to go to evening service on Saturday evening. So right now it ends just right around the 6 o'clock hour for Route 10. So we're looking to push that to be more in line with the rest of the services as well. So this would cover currently a gap that's kind of south of Nevada and Southgate. So kind of further south from there and kind of in the southwesterly part of the service area, having service in the evening on Saturdays.
Listen, you didn't forget it. You just remembered it. And also, I don't know how you're keeping all these straight because you have to remind me where all these routes are, but you've got them all in your head. You also have a reminder about Route 36.
Yes, so Route 36, with the fall service change, we actually canceled out the Route 36. And that was done in response to the changes we're making with Route 33 and Route 3. So now that the areas of Route 36 are pretty much generally completely served where 33 and 3 go.
Got it, so that's no longer.
So it's no longer needed. And kind of on the same note, also in the service change, Route 20, where is a Saturday, Sunday only service. Right now it connects basically our downtown terminal with along the Nevada corridor down to Southgate. And that will be canceling out that because of the changes we're making to 10 and 11. 10 and 11 follow the same path. So by taking the 10 and 11, increasing their frequency, Route 20 becomes something of a duplication, and they would basically run the exact same line. So we're canceling out the Route 20 in order in an effort to actually use those resources on the 10 and 11 and make that 10 and 11 frequency increase work.
Right, that makes sense. So in those cases, you end up eliminating.
Yes.
Okay, and so this online survey, we're going to put up information about that. You can take that through the beginning of February and then give input and also just find out more information, right,
Yes,
for people who, because this is a lot.
Yes, yep. And part of that survey is the team here at Mountain Metro will be taking a look through all that, seeing if we need to make any adjustments based on that, based on the feedback we get, kind of get the temper of people, what they're kind of thinking on that. And then do want to let folks know that when you put in other information in there that isn't necessarily part of our service change, we do take a look at that.
Even if people have general input.
Yeah, so even if what we're talking about doesn't impact you or you have a different idea or you're like, hey, how about this? Put it in there. We can't do it with this service change. There's a whole public process we have to go through in order to actually get implementation of service changes. But if folks are interested in seeing other improvements, we want to hear from them.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, great opportunity for feedback. We welcome it. And overall, zero fare bus service and shorter time to wait at bus stops, additional bus stops. Great news.
It's all great news. We're excited to put it out there.
Thank you so much, Jacob. And thank you everyone for watching. And we can't wait to hear your feedback. Have a great day.